Hello, Aries. Welcome in, guys. Decided I was going to do an April mid month overview for you guys. Well, for everybody. We're just going to take a look and see what is going on for you, just to see if anything has shifted, has changed, or anything else that I can pull from the energy now that maybe we're closer to certain things happening for you. And I just looked at the clock, it's 2:22, so that could be a sign to somebody, but this is a general read. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. So, first things first, we're going to start off with your career and anything to do with your money and see what's going on for you from now to the end of the month. Let's see. All right. So, we're starting off with the Nine of Cups in the reverse to the King of Wands in the reverse. Watch how much energy you're putting out. I know for a lot of us, especially depending on what parts of your chart that all of this Aries energy is hitting. Um, since I'm doing all placements, all Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, just watch the exertion of energy, because this energy can make us feel like we're invincible, like we're unstoppable, we can do all of these things. But what could possibly also take place is that we get burnt out because we have overgiven, overpoured, and now we don't want to do anything. So you might kind of get into that energy there, to where you're feeling a little bit depleted. I don't know if it's necessarily emotionally. I honestly feel like this is body wise, like body wise. You kind of the well has run dry. Give me more in relation to the career and cash flow. Let's see. You got Five of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Death card. For a lot of you, between now and the end of the month, a lot of you are going to feel that difference. So if you were getting resistance on things that you were trying to build, or you were getting resistance on either getting a new job or money coming in, I feel like there's a huge shift that is coming. There's something that's transforming, something in the works. And with that Five of Swords, that means that there is no longer an issue. There's no longer blocks. I actually love kind of how these cards are, because that is like removing the swords from the being the blockade. And then the Death card, he's on that horse and he's taking charge. So I feel like transformation is going to happen kind of quickly. Look at this Tower card at the bottom of the deck. This is, I'm telling you, this is something, it is going to be transformative. It is going to be like a huge shakeup to just how you do things. What you have been doing before probably isn't working. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. However, if it is things that it's like, okay, this hasn't been working for me, maybe I need to change. I don't think it's necessarily that you need to change your job or change your business, but it could just be the strategy, how you execute certain things. With that Tower card, I feel like there is a massive shift. It's like it's almost like an aha moment, like that you get an aha moment, and it changes the trajectory of everything. And when I say the trajectory, I feel like it's trending up. It's not trending down unless you've just been fucking off. If you've been doing that, there's nothing that I can do for you on that type of front. But here you have that. You can shift it, you can change it, you can rearrange it, you can do what you need to do, because the energy is ripe for real change right now. Okay, give me more for Aries. Give me more. You got Temperance here, followed by the Six of Swords in the reverse. There's a level of calm that's returning to your career, the career portion of your life. And when I feel like it's calm, I feel like it's more so of like if you were worried about certain things, worried about your finances, worried about growth potential or growth opportunities, not potential. You got the potential. It's growth opportunities, something in relation to you not being seen and needing that visibility. There's you guys are it's getting to where it needs to be, and this is fated, and it's a timing situation. Like it's like you've how do I explain this? I'm trying to slow my brain down. Mercury, Aries here. It's like you have put all of this time and effort and energy into building something that hadn't taken off the way that you know it's supposed to. And then the energy is right for it, the environment is right for it, and then bam, it finally happens. And I feel like it brings a level of calmness to you because now you're like, finally, my shit's being seen, or finally, I'm getting the recognition that I needed or that I should have been getting. Not I needed, but you should have been getting, as well as your pockets. Okay. Your pockets getting better, your pockets having calm, not feeling like you're struggling. You have, what did I just say? I just said it. 9 of Swords in the reverse. That time period of you stressing out about, am I going to get this? Will I be seen? Am I going to get what I deserve? That is going to dissipate over the coming weeks. And like I said, I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that all of these planets are going into Aries, and I feel like all of these aspects are helping with the energy, as long as you were on the right path. If you're not on the right path, this is your moment to get on there. Let's see. You got 3 of Pentacles here. It's talking about growth, and it's something that you're, man, y'all. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay. It's something that you've been building for a while. I just said something about that. World in the reverse. Your story is not over. Even if you feel like you've been getting hit left and right, and that the universe has turned you every which way but loose, and you're just like, when do I catch a break? You're catching the break now. Okay? You're catching the break now. 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles is something that you are building, that you are growing, that has the potential to really line them pockets, baby. Household name. People know who you are. You are trusted. You're leaving a legacy, whether it's, the legacy, you guys got children, you're able to leave assets and things like that. That's like how big it gets. Or it's just a legacy of like, when people bring up your name, it's they're in awe of you. You're building something. You're building your empire. The only thing I'm missing here is the freaking Emperor card. But you guys you're on the right track, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like it. And you're going to know if you're not on the right track because you've been doing wrong. Not that you've been hustling, trying to get something going. You've been doing wrong, because this is also a time of karma, and karma gonna set it right. So regardless of the fact, if you've been doing wrong, you're gonna know. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go on to your current situation. I'm going to do the singles too, because sometimes y'all be wanting the single stuff. Not everybody, because, but some of y'all do want the single stuff. So I will look at singles and see what's going on for you. We'll dabble a little bit with the people that got somebody or that's dealing with somebody, and then the singles. So let's see. Current love situation for Aries at this time from now until the end of the month. What is going down? What's the situation here? What can Aries anticipate? Ooh, shit. Ugh. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands. You're going to see moments in time with this person that you're currently invested in or have been investing in, where there's moments in time of like, there's flirtation, there's passion, there's desire. You're like, holy shit, I think something's about to happen. Trust me, is very inconsistent. You're going to still have some inconsistency. I feel like this person's, I mean, hell, if they were inconsistent before, they're going to continue to be inconsistent for the rest of this month. But let's see what else. Okay? Give me more. You got 8 of Wands here. You got 10 of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to, it's like, there's going to be moments where everything just feels good. You guys are talking a lot, you're laughing a lot, you're enjoying each other's company. And this is something that feels like it's still happening. The only thing is that understand that when it comes in, remember that Knight of Wands, as quickly as they come in is as quickly as they leave out. And this King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who still doesn't really have the capacity to be consistent. The only thing that they're consistent in is being inconsistent. Like that's the consistency that they're showing at this time. So you still have somebody here that's going in and out. I want to ask real quick from the rest of April, what is this person thinking and feeling when it comes to their consistency with you? Page of Wands, Temperance. They're okay. You know what sucks about it? Yeah. What sucks about it is they actually want to. They want to be consistent. This isn't somebody who the person that I'm reading for, I don't think that they're blowing smoke up your ass. I feel like there's an imbalance within them, and it's probably something that they need to heal. It's probably something that they need to do. It shows a lot of not having capacity and not necessarily being ready. Do they want to? They wish they could. And I'm not giving them excuses. I'm just telling you what the energy is showing, okay? You got Sagittarius energy there. How is Aries going to feel? I got 2, 3, 4 on the clock right now. That might mean something to somebody. Strength card in the reverse. What about it? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't think you're really going to hold on to it any longer. Like, I feel like you're making a decision. Like, you've been holding on. You've been practicing restraint. You've been trying to be patient. The level of patience that Aries has given over the course of all of these years has been too much. And we're entering into this era where we're having to recalibrate that Aries energy. I don't think you're holding on to it any longer. I feel like you think either, holding back, holding on is a waste of your time. It's a waste of effort. It's a waste of energy. You're already tired. You have an empire that you're trying to build. You can't also manage this person's emotions too. So, yeah, look at that. Look at that. For some of you guys, you are making a decision to no longer focus on it. Some of y'all are blocking this person. For others of you, you're just making a choice to no longer be engulfed in it. You're no longer drowning in it. You're just allowing things to flow as it is. Yeah, you're not fighting it. You got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. You're not even going to challenge it anymore. You're like, what is will be, and that's it. So what can you anticipate ultimately for the rest of the month with this person? Just understand you'll have bouts of time where this person, I think they're still in a mental battle with reconnecting. Because if some of y'all had like an actual relationship with each other, it stresses them out because they do want to move forward with that. They feel so drawn to you. They feel like you are home. They feel like some of y'all, they feel like you're their soulmate. But they're having a very hard time with how longevity looks to them. And I feel like that's really what it's about. That's what the issue is. They're learning themselves. Maybe they're finding themselves. And I know that sounds like a cop out, but some people really fucking go through that shit. So what I feel like you guys are doing I just saw Sagittarius doing it in a read, and I saw Pisces doing it in a read. So this has to be the energetic, like this has to be the aspect of doing this. You're pivoting, and you're pivoting hard because you got an empire that you need to build. Okay. All right, single lifers, what's going on for you? Who's coming towards my single life, Aries? Who's coming towards my single life, Aries? Let's see. Who's coming towards my single life, Aries? Two of Wands. Eight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Okay. You got somebody kind of, I mean, there's a delay. They haven't made a decision on whether or not they're going to come towards you. Or this could be somebody who's been delaying it. You might be in a no contact. There may be some blocks that are going on. I personally feel like you kind of got two energies here. There's one where you're like, that's not going to go anywhere, so I'm blocking that. But then you have another one that's trying to get to know you. Page of Pentacles here. Who is that? The Tower in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't think you're going to talk to them either. Or you're not going to waste time on them either. You have the Tower to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, both in the reverse. It's just reflecting that you don't really want to waste your time on something that, like, I don't know. You're kind of in this mode. Like, are you getting to know them, or are you at least letting them communicate with you? Yes, but I don't feel like you are. For some of you guys, you just don't have the capacity to even deal with somebody right now. Give me more. Page of Swords in reverse. High Priestess. Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. There's somebody from the past trying to come back, and I think you're giving them the silent treatment. I feel like you already know who it is intuitively. There is somebody that is trying to break the silence. They want to show you effort. They're now trying to come back to you. Mum is the damn word. I do not feel like you guys are, for a lot of you, you might not even respond to this person. Like, you'll just kind of watch them trying to get in contact with you, but you're not going to say anything. And you know who it is. I feel like you know who it is. Okay. All right, Aries. That is what I got for your mid-month overview. Thank you guys so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. As always, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Until next time, everybody, take care.